So the MVP, who's your MVP of the NBA season so far? What do you got from you?
That's a good question. It's really funny that if his team weren't so bad, we would probably be talking about Anthony Davis after we were ready to trade him at the beginning of the season. I'm still super big Jokic guy. I will continue to be super big Jokic guy, and I recognize they don't give the MVP to anybody 3 years in a row, let alone a guy whose team hasn't demonstrated themselves to be the best in the league. But in terms of the ways that we typically give MVPs, if you go through and look at all them advanced numbers again, it's Jokic again. The stat that typically predicts best who's going to win is win shares per 48 minutes. Jokic has won it the last 2 years. He's ahead in it now, at least the last time I saw. That's the dude that I lean toward. Now, can they get something done a little bit more in the playoffs, not in the bubble? I guess we're going to have to see.
Yeah, he had 43 last night, almost a triple-double. But what about Tatum? What about Jayson Tatum and these Celtics right now, the way that they are playing? Do you think they are Eastern Conference champs again? What do you think?
Yeah, I think assuming health holds up for both teams, we're facing up for what we should have got last year if Middleton doesn't get hurt, which is the Bucks and the Celtics playing for the East, and I can't wait for that. And it also, given what's happened with Missoula taking over that team and what's happened with the Nets who didn't hire Ime Udoka and Jacques Vaughn took over and it went okay, man, it's been quite a 6 months or so or however long it's been for Ime Udoka, hasn't it? I guess it's only been 3. It just feels like forever. The Celtics don't miss him. The Nets didn't need him. Nia Long chucked him the deuce. Man.
I didn't see that last part coming. You kind of caught me, a wobbly knee right there. But, yeah, I would think so that the Bucks and the Celtics are those two. But I still can't shake the Nets. I don't know, man. I still can't shake them. I still can't do that.
I still think that their roster is too flawed for them to actually compete for a championship. And I have not watched it. This is the thing with the Nets. We only pay attention to them in times of chaos. And so they've been out here winning games, and I'm like, I wonder how they do that. And they were losing. I can tell you exactly what the reasons were. I could point to advanced numbers and everything else. The East is fun this year, though. I think the league itself overall is fun. When you look at it, there aren't only a small handful of really bad teams. We got some surprises at the top. So the Pelicans, who are making it happen big in the East. But, man, my buddy Charlie Kravitz, who produces Debatable for ESPN, made this point to me. Evan Mobley is racking up on defense in a way that once people start paying attention to the Cavs and they realize that's something they should probably do, they are going to marvel at what he brings. And they got 2 other guys who are all-stars, one of them Donovan Mitchell, and the guy that in the end is probably going to wind up being the best is Evan Mobley.
So when do you think the Cavs start, pressing their case to join this fray? I know they kind of already are. I get it, but what do you think? Around March, April, we're going to see them win a playoff series? What do you think? What do you got for me?
Yeah, they're going to have to win a series and then win a game 1 in the second round before America's like, hey, how about those Cavs?
Right.
Once you throw that word Cleveland in front of it, man, it's really difficult for people to believe in it. If LeBron James is not wearing one of their costumes, that's kind of how this thing works.
That's where I'm going.
I think that when people get a chance to see that team, and I think there are a few teams like that it's just a matter of people haven't really laid eyeballs on them because the NFL dominates so much of the attention at this time of year that they don't really think about it. But once we start getting later in the NFL playoffs and there's more time for people to kind of go around and look at different things and people's teams are out of it so they start paying attention to the local basketball team, I think they're going to see there's so much going on in the NBA right now that I'd be terrified if I were the commissioner because I just don't know how it is that this isn't selling a little better right now.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.